He was just 19 years old, sleeping on a cold park bench with only $12 in his pocket, no home, no family support, and no idea how he would survive the next day, while people walked past him without caring, some laughing, some ignoring, and some looking at him like he was invisible. And every night he stared at the dark sky, asking himself if his life would ever change. But deep inside his heart, there was a small fire that refused to die, a quiet voice that kept whispering that this was not the end of his story, that his life was meant for something bigger. So one freezing evening, he walked into a small cafe just to warm up and saw a successful businessman reading a book. And with shaking hands and a nervous voice, he asked him how he became successful. And the man smiled, looked at him kindly, and handed him that book. And that night, under a streetlight, he read it page by page, dreaming of a future he had never seen. And in that moment, he realized that success starts in the mind, that his situation was temporary, but his mindset could change everything. And he promised himself that he would never stay poor, homeless, or average again. So he started working anywhere he could, cleaning floors, delivering food, washing dishes, loading trucks, saving every single dollar. While others were sleeping and wasting time, he was studying business, money, and self-improvement, watching videos, reading books, learning skills, and building his future silently. People laughed at him and said he was dreaming too big, that someone like him would never be successful, but he used their words as fuel. At 23, he started a small online business with only $200, and it failed. He tried again and failed again. He lost money, confidence, and hope, but he refused to quit. And on his third attempt, he built a small digital agency and got his first client, who paid him $500, which felt like $1 million. And instead of spending it, he reinvested everything, working day and night. Slowly, his business started growing, clients increased, his income grew, and by the time he turned 30, his company reached $1 million in revenue, and he cried, remembering the cold nights on the street and the days people ignored him. But he didn't stop there. He focused on discipline, waking up before sunrise, writing his goals every single day, training his mind to think like a winner. While others were partying and living for today, he was building a future. He faced moments where clients left him, deals failed, and he almost went broke again. But every time he remembered sleeping on that bench and told himself that going back was not an option. Slowly, his agency turned into a fast-growing company. He hired employees, moved into a small apartment, bought his first car, helped his mother financially, and finally felt proud of himself. But he never forgot where he came from. He started speaking at events, sharing his story with young people, telling them that talent is useless without hard work, that excuses destroy dreams, that pain can become power if you use it correctly. And today he stands on big stages, looking at thousands of people, saying that being homeless taught him more than school ever did, that failure is just a stepping stone, that success is built when you refuse to quit. And if a homeless teenager with $12 can build a multi-million-dollar empire, then nothing is stopping you except your excuses, your fear, and your laziness. So stop waiting, stop doubting, stop scrolling, and start writing your success story today. Because the moment you decide to never quit, your success story truly begins.